What's going on? Sexual healing. Point one. What's up? What's up? Don't you jump over, old guy. Hey, good morning. Good morning, y'all. Don't jump over on me. How y'all doing this morning? Okay. See Switzerland. Hey, Lena. I'm gonna put my phone on this mount when I get to this light. Uh, oh my God, guys, we had tests. I hope we passed all our tests at my hospital that I work at, because we had to have our compliance tests. But I'm thinking that we did pretty good. We usually do pretty good. We don't ever fail or not meet qualifications for accreditation or to have money allotted to us. Okay, let me see. I'm here. So, hey, Pastor Stephen. What's up, Pastor Stephen? How are you doing? Welcome. I had never seen you over here, Pastor Stephen. It's good to have you. But y'all, so I didn't watch any more YouTube last night after Jay and I had did the live video. It's just been crazy, and I don't get people need to feel to fit in. I've never been that person. And that's why I was telling Triple Red X that people can pull you into BS when you're not asking for it. You've avoided it. You've stood on the sidelines. It's like they'll grab your leg and drag you into the BS. They'll be like, nope, you got to participate. I don't care if you say you're neutral. You're going to be in this, whether you like it or not. And I don't like that type of negative energy. I just don't. My friends are very tolerant of people sometimes. And I'm that person that'll tell them, cut them off. Cut them off. Don't let a person take up rental space in your mind. Let them go. And it's crazy because it's like those types of people, they're looking at everything you do. Some people looking at everything. Uh, they're looking at your mouth. If you got crooked teeth, do you got spaces in your teeth? Do you have, you got a bump on your nose? It's some miserable people. It's miserable. And why does this have to be a beef sector? Why does it, who came up with that? Who made that rule up that this is just the beef sector? That's a bunch of BS. It's people that like that because they get views when they're beefing. But if you're 10 people watching me, I don't care. When the women do their panels and they come on, I'm supportive of women's panels. But a lot of times these panels have formed because they have a common enemy that they want to take down or just get on a platform and have other people that dislike that same person to attack them. Instead of starting a platform about let's bring positivity to this sector, let's talk about what's going on. People be like, nope, we want drama. We want to see y'all fight. Nope, 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 nope. We don't want to see that. But my thing is this: if you're so thirsty to see drama, it's crazy. I don't like that. Tita. Hey, Tita. I'm glad to have you. And Lynn T. Lynn T, we need to talk again today. You know I like to shoot the breeze with you. Let's check in with Rebecca calling in from Hobby Airport. Rebecca, 70% of us choose not to but and that's why Tita, when I listen to you, I get my life because you're not caught up in the minutia of this sector. You don't. It's like I always call you that favorite aunt that everyone needs or wants, just have to have because you give it to them, and I get my life from hearing you do your lives. But the whole thing about the beef sector, and when you pull up this sector, you don't get, there's not a notification that come on my phone that says this, the beef sector. You can't put the beef sector in and it's gonna bring you straight here on Google. Now, I want everyone to know we don't. I noticed that the ladies made comments about the gentleman's panel and our numbers. Listen, y'all, we're supportive. When Five Babe and the other ladies, Bama Girl, when y'all get on there and talk, I'm supportive. And subscribers, we support. Let me speak for me. I support those ladies doing their thing. I don't see us competing with them. If we have 100 people or 200 watching us, who cares? Why does it always have to be, okay, I'm the bigger person. We got more numbers, we're bigger than them. We're doing, it's like, well, damn. I'm telling people to go watch you. We should support each other. It's not, and then, healthy competition, I guess, is good as well. But I know a lot of times those subscribers are they're trying to sow seeds of divisiveness. So I guess you just don't see me in this one lane and you're just going to drive over. Now I'm going to turn this car in and get a brand new one if you hit me. But, hey, Gigi. But it's like, why don't you just let people have a platform, talk about what's going on? If they feel we're going to come on there with some mess, you see the number. Maybe when Jay and I was talking last night, 300, 400, 500 people coming on. They're wanting to know what the tea is. They want to see what I'm going to say after that last video. I don't stew in drama like that. I don't just sit down and draw. Drama is not what motivates me. And I don't like to dwell in that place for extended periods of time. It's too much other stuff going on in the world to be caught up with that. It's just unnecessary. Some people are miserable. You're miserable. If that's all you want to do, you're a miserable person. And that goes for anyone. But I think that bring more to the sector. There are talented people. People love to say who has talent and who doesn't. But then you go look at their live videos and they've been on a little longer than you. And you're like, well, if I bring nothing to the table, you have 15 people watching you as well. So, I mean, what do you bring to the table then? Because people are not flocking over there to see you in droves. It's the most untalented person that always barks the loudest. It's like, what is he doing? What does he do? He doesn't do anything. Well, you don't do a damn thing yourself. So what? I mean, but notice I don't speak on you. You speak on me. So obviously, you're not even a factor in this. I don't even look, it's like almost like just you're an ant. And I just don't even know you exist a lot of the time. So while you're taking notice of me, but it's not a mutual combat thing. Some of these people, they look in the mirror and that life reads them. They can look in the mirror when they roll out of bed and they look in the mirror. They be like, "My life is effed up." Life has screwed them physically, mentally. No one wants them. It's a lot of people over here that are just lonely. And I'm a single person myself. I'm single by choice. Okay. I'm single by choice because I complete myself. Stop trying to seek completion from other people. Even content creators, stop trying to get your subbies to complete you or to stroke your egos. Because there are a lot of people that get off, and the content creator, we're responsible for the atmosphere on our platform. And I've watched content creators cultivate this negative platform, people fighting all in the chats, and they're doing so much extra. For what? What the hell is that about? You like seeing strife like that? And I think that thank you. But y'all, you know what? Because I'll give my last to someone. I'll give my last to someone, and I feel for when other people are dealing with things, it affects me as well. So I always have to be careful to not insert myself in things, because I've always been the person that protected someone that was being bullied, or I don't like that whole mean girl thing that we have going on over here. You got the, snarky queens. You got mean girls. People that just are hiding behind avatars that are starting the most crap. And you ask yourself, what is the motivation behind it? What makes a person get up out of bed and say, well, today I'm gonna start some shit today. Nothing else going on. It's nice outside. I guess I'll start shit in this sector again. You're ugly, rebel. You're ugly. Just to say something. Just nothing else to do. I guess I can't bring anything positive to the table, so I'll speak on someone, or I'll speak on someone for someone else. You got those people fighting battles for other content creators because they want to prove how loyal they are, and you be like, you are a worthless piece of shit. You have nothing to bring to the table. Instead of, you want to fight other people's battles for them, but other people are not fighting your fucking battle. They're not fighting for you, but you want to fight for them? It's truly pathetic. And these are educated, grown-ass men and women. I've never understood that. I just don't get it. You're not seeing me if somebody says something about Brother Jay, I'm running trying to go fight his battle for him. That's a grown-ass man. And I think that initially coming into this sector, gravitated towards certain types of people. And you know what, I have to say, even with Sean Bradley, I apologize to this man, because Sean never really did anything to me, and I started coming at him because of another content creator, and that was wrong. That was wrong as hell. Did I like his personality? No. I thought he was a bit much. But hell, he may think something I may be a bit much at times for him. But I don't think, that's not my character. And I fell victim to all, capping for someone. Caping, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to understand this urban dictionary that we use over here. But I think that Sean never did anything to me, and this is not gaining kudos in his favor or anything, because I don't know the man, but I shouldn't have just been attacking him. Do I think he goes over the top and his voice is irritating like some type of parrot in a cage, a macaw? At times, I do. But he sat down and did his thing, and who can say, you know, that I'm any better than that next person? Yeah, Linty. But I mean, Switzerland, what you laughing about? Uh, hey, Auntie Donna, Miss V, right? Who else is in here? Real, I'm just saying, hey, I am Brooks. Hey, hey, 99, Donna Hughes, but hey, YouTube, and my brother, my Uncle Tim voice. Hey, YouTube, but my Trey voice. Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Hey, y'all. And you know what, y'all? It's just, I think those people have talents in their own rights. They're talented in their own rights. Those two guys, but you can give props to someone, and I think people over in this sector, instead of giving props, they'd rather, you know, just say something else. You know, well, if I give him props, then my leader may be pissed off because I've given him props. You're foot soldiers. You're nothing but foot soldiers a lot of times. Oh, damn, did I put a hole in my straw? Yes, I did. But hey, John Stewart, what's up? Because you know what, Tita, it's, I think I have to be careful with harboring that negativity in me, because it's not good for your soul. That negativity, I'd say it all the time, it's like cancer. It spreads, it darkens who you are. It darkens who you are, and it's just, I think a lot of times, um, you have to realize what's going on in your life, and you have you have things that you're dealing with, and sometimes you may be pissed off. Or my father's dealing with cancer right now. My father's battling cancer. I lost my mother in October of last year. So it's like, why would I bring negativity to someone when I have things going on in my life? You know, it's like, and my father's doing better now, but we've had some scares with my father. And I think that it's crazy. You know, there's going to be, my family have a lawsuit. I'm going to say this, my family has a lawsuit going on, about to start. Let me say, the lawsuit is about to start with my family because of a wrongful death. And that right there is a lot to deal with for me. So why am I gonna come on here and just have that acidity? You know, it's not worth it. I let those people that are miserable just stew in that yourself. Don't contaminate me. I'm gonna have a face mask on like you're the coronavirus. And it's never someone that's being scared, or if I have to be pushed to get with someone, I can do that. But it's like, it's the egos over here in this sector are out of control. Oh, I thought they were blowing at me. Well, I thank you. Thank you. Because it was a blow, y'all. And I must admit, I had to go talk to a therapist because I lost my grandmother. My father's mother was buried in August of last year. My mother was buried in October of last year. My father has cancer. So it's a lot. And I didn't tell people about my mother's death because I didn't want people super chatting me like I'm trying to ask for money because I didn't need the money. My mother didn't have an insurance policy. She let it lapse. Like a lot of us, our black older people, they don't keep up with that stuff. So we paid out of pocket for my mother's funeral and we took care of everything. We just still have to get her headstone, and we've been looking around for that. Um, and we're getting a headstone for her birthday, which is in April. So let me say that because the next thing they'll be saying is, well, Rebel them can't afford a headstone. No, we're getting it. We're putting it on her grave for her birthday because you can't put a headstone right on the grave when someone's buried. You have to wait to let the earth settle. And my family has a family cemetery. My great grandparents donated the land to the church, so we've been buried there for over 100 years. But my grandmother and grandfather, Jeff and Leola, yes, Jeff and Leola Green, donated the property to their church, and I can go there and see great great my great great grandparents. Okay, yeah, John Stewart. They didn't, and you can't just put it down there because the earth hasn't compacted. But did it catch us off guard? Yeah, it caught us off guard. And I think it was just dealing with that. It's still hard. And people may say, well, Rebel, you come on here and you don't seem like you lost anyone. But you don't see me at my quiet moments. You know, I could be listening to a song, and my mother liked old Motown songs and like Diana Ross and Stephanie Mills. She liked all those women, and I started loving them when I was young, listening with her. But I think a lot of times people don't realize that you're going to you're going through things, and it's crazy because you come on here, and this is on YouTube. It's a form of escapism. You can come on, you can have banter with people, you can give people something to go forth with. I mean, and like Tita, with your story, Tita, I just fell in love with you because you're a survivor. And people don't realize when I talk about, I see a fellow person that survived because, and like with Pretty Ricky as well, baby, we didn't have a house to burn down. Our house burned down. We had to leave up out of that when we were children. My mother wasn't at home. I've been in a house that flooded and we had to be evacuated here in Houston when we had the big floods, car accidents. And I look at it like, wow, I've been in major car accidents. I posted the picture on my community post one time. I walked away without a scratch and my car was totaled. The car that I had before this car, I had a little Kia Forte, two-door coupe. Baby, my little Kia, I thought I had me a Porsche. And this lady ran a red light and hit me. My car spun. The airbags hit me in the face. And I just got out of my car and I was just walking around. And the people were like, we're going to call an ambulance. We're going to call it. And I was like, no, no, no. I don't need to go to the hospital. I'm good. And I work in the hospital, y'all. And I should have went, but I didn't feel like I had any concussions and I know you don't know that sometimes when it first happens. But now, did I feel sore as hell? Like, the next day, baby, I was soaking in the Epsom bath salt. I was soaking, but I was thankful that I survived because a lot of people don't walk away from that. When I was little, our car got hit, and my stepfather, who I love, I call him dad, was thrown out the car. He had to have metal put in his legs. I was a little baby. I remember like being 3 or 4 years old when that happened. And when that happened, we were going 59 north here in Houston to the country. We were coming back from the country. But it was dark at night, and I could hear my stepfather crying out in a ditch. We didn't know where he was. I'm in a car crying. My mother was pregnant. And when they put me, and I think of me even, I was like vain at that age. because they put me in a sink to see if I had glass. They ran cold water on me, and I was thinking they looking at my pee pee. This is me being a little baby, a little kid like 4 years old, trying to cover my stuff up, and I'm like, all these. I felt like, oh, they looking at me, and me and my siblings laugh at that. But yeah, we laugh at that. But it was my stepfather. I love him to pieces. My stepfather and my mother are no longer together, but they were married many years. And my stepfather still send me birthday gifts. You know, that man is the representation of what fatherhood is all. You know, being a father to kids. He took me under his wing as his own son. Thank you, Switzerland. And but it's just like when you talk about it, it's like me talking about that stuff. I'm realizing, like, wow, all this stuff happened. I could have been like in a wheelchair. I could have been someone that ended up totally different. But that's why I think that I would rather bring something positive to someone's life than a negative. I don't want to be a negative impact on anyone. But what did you say, John Stewart? Yeah. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, John. Um, but it's crazy. Um, but life is not promised to anyone. Your life can be altered at any time. You can be disfigured. You could be a mother with disabled children. So I'm always mindful of not complaining about how my life is, because I'm complaining, but there are people that are dealing with a hell of a lot more than what I have to deal. I may look in the mirror and be like, damn, I got this pimple on my cheek, or I'm thinking about other things that are just me, things that just don't, that are not affecting my life and, on a whole. Hey, hey, Leo the Lioness Queen, good morning. Nicole E. Didn't speak. Hey, y'all, I'm here in my parking lot. I'm so glad we do it our with being we had to go through this testing, and my brain, I'm sorry, I'm still just, I had 100 and something tests to take within a few days. So um I'm glad it's over with for another year or two. But guys, Lynn T, thank you for holding it down. Any other mods I didn't see, thank you guys for coming over, the support. Much love to you. I'm out of here, y'all. See you guys later. Y'all all have a good day and keep it positive. Bring something to someone else's life, and I'm out.